I want to see you guys making Kuffle Snifters.
This is another Christmas treat, is what I say, because they're hard and long to make too. We start out like this is the dough.
Just wait, what are they called?
Kuffle Snifters.
And where did you get these from?
My mother got this recipe from a Jewish lady that lived down the street from her in Camrose.
Okay, this is Kuffle Snifters. For the ingredients, we need 3 cups of flour,
Yep.
1/2 pound of shortening,
Here.
salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 a cup of scalded milk, which it's cold right now, but we're going to scald it, 1 egg, and 1 package of yeast. Now we take the milk, we put it into the pot, and it's going to get really hot. The next step Eloise is going to do is to cut that brick of lard into half.
This is a whole, see they say 1/2 pound, which is half of this.
Yeah, so we'll just cut that in half. Now she's going to get the yeast going.
And when you do the yeast, you just know this, but you have to put it.
Okay, she's put 3 tablespoons of sugar in the yeast.
Now
She's adding some warm water to the yeast and sugar. She put the yeast by the warm oven, and the milk is already
I'm going
scalded.
to put the egg in until this milk that has just been boiled cools a little bit.
Now the scalded milk has cooled, so Eloise is going to add 1 whole egg into the scalded mixture.
Now we've got to beat that.
So she's just mixing the egg into the scalded milk.
It's cooled.
This yeast isn't up high enough, so we have to wait.
Yeah.
Eloise put the bowl on top of the cooled element, which is still warm, and waiting for the yeast to rise to that spot.
And cooled, and now we've got to mix it with our hands. And it takes a while to get all the flour in again. So here we go.
Okay, Eloise has mixed.
I did my hands just lightly with water. Just a little bit of water on my hands, and I patted down, patted down the dough so it would fit into a bowl like this. The wax paper now goes over the top of this. Open the fridge door and put it away. I'll take this that I made up last night before I went to bed, and this is the dough that I'm going to play with. And when I roll the dough out, I have to use cinnamon and sugar.
So this is just a mixture of sugar with cinnamon in it that she
It's
pre-made.
just like if I was making a pie, I'd have flour. But
Yeah.
this is
But
sugar.
So that's probably sugar and like a lot of cinnamon, so it starts to look like that color.
And then you do it like a pie.
Okay, she's gonna roll it like a pie.
I just take this hunk
Mm-hmm.
and I set it down here.
Mm-hmm.
I cut that dough.
Do you need the bowl?
No. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. Then I take 1. 2. 3. And 4. Do you see how I did that?
Yeah. So you basically.
See how I'm doing this? It's kind of like you're making a bun.
So you're kneading it into itself?
Into itself, and we're making a roll and just setting that aside. And do this one the same. So I'm going to steal a little bit from this one. Gotcha?
Yeah.
So that they're all about equal. Okay. Put those in a rolling pin. You gotta have a rolling pin. And you press down one. I've only got one of these now. You follow me?
Yep. So you're inducing the cinnamon sugar in it as you roll.
Right. You roll it in the cinnamon until you've got the right size. See, every time you roll it, it gets a little bigger.
Okay, you got it, what, to about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick? Or you're going to go really thin?
Okay, that's the first one. Now I take and I go across the middle. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Across the middle. How many do you think I'm going to do?
I have no idea.
Across the middle. Across the middle. And across the middle.
No, you cut it into pie pieces, 8 pieces. Then you put the jelly. What kind of jelly is
Raspberry.
this? Good old raspberry jam, and a dauble in each.
This was the littlest one, that's why it's so small.
All right. Now she's going to put some
More so that I can roll these up in.
You're tucking it in at the top and just roll, starting from the fat end, going to the middle end, the small end. And Eloise is commenting on Grandma Gotaas's pans that she loves them so much because they never stick. Scrunch on the top end and roll up to the top.
I'm rolling it, you see, in sugar and cinnamon.
In the sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah.
She's got them a little bit far apart too. These ones don't really spread that much, do they?
They do spread though.
They do spread, but not
Not crazy.
not crazy.
See, there's yeast in the dough, so of course, when you put them in the oven, they're going to heat and they're going to rise.
Okay, Eloise is making a
Adding another maybe
cinnamon sugar
mixture, yeah.
So she put quite a bit of cinnamon in there.
And I got to get the sugar bowl out now.
To get the sugar. And in the meantime, so far we've rolled that many Kuffle Snifters, and we will, just a note to set your oven for 350, as these are going to cook between 20 and 25 minutes at 350 degrees. and we will roll the last 4 up here. Snifters are coming out of the oven. Eloise put some upside down because they get sticky with the jam, but they all cool and stick together in the end. And we have all these more to cook and 2 in the oven. These ones have been in for 15 minutes, so watch the cookies carefully because we said 20 to 25, but you just gotta watch. These were in for 15 minutes.